from the crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. Has this at the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another one for Ford. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Zaire Franklin. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Richardson throwing to start out. Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
He finds space into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Taylor again. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Short side option here. He's running left. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3. Ooh, bad fortunes turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture, And thankfully, he ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this third down.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
He finds him right side. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Watson working in the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Watson. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Escapes the pocket. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Ford. He's out in the clear. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Algier running behind center. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, it's Ford. Along this sideline inside the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Ford has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And the defense is all over. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points.
2 points down, he's coming.
Watson has it, 3rd and goal. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set up.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
From the 27. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here we go.
Richardson on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So no return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. They've got 1st down from the 31.
What's that?
Working from the gun, Watson. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Taken in by Pierce. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now, Richardson. On target to his man Taylor. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Taylor. Can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready. Go.
Another shot for Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Set. Alert. Out.
Second down. Watson throwing again. He'll get this to Tucker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set.
Now Ford. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Throwing deep down the near side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He finds Woods. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Let's go now. Take go.
Trying again following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Broncos switch. Broncos, come on, set.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Watson now off play action. He's loaded another one up. And they pick him off again. And the Colts take possession of the football.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, to put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's on them, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts push their lead to 18. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Watson on 1st and 10. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So now they have 3rd and short. From the gun, Watson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline. Everybody to get a block.
Big gain downfield. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. His return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete here to Bowers. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
They're set. Line up.
Now a handoff to Algier. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They're set. Line up.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try and get that one to Brock Bowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Watson looking to throw. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He's got it to his running back. Touchdown! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. That one's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He lets a heater go deep. He's got it at the 30. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. A give left side to Taylor. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on, set.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set the knee. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 18. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Ford. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's taken in by Tucker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Watson. He connects downfield on 4th. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 from the 41. Sticking to the air with Watson. And they pick him off again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
On the set.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Set up. Go.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This one finds Taylor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. From the gun, Taylor. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Complete out to the right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Set go.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Here's Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Watson working in the pistol. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Raiders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They've got 1st down from the 31. Working from the gun, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, 31. Push it down.
Back to the air, Watson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Set. Alert, alert. Down and look.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. they pick him off again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Escapes a defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Smash, smash. Let's go now.
They go again with Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set.
Play action with Richardson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it's going to be 4th and short. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Breaks the tackle, still going. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, Watson throwing again. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's going deep. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders are going to take over after the interception.
Ron Mitt, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
He finds Slayton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.